Talking, I'm deep stroking, revenge, she a grown woman. I keep 2 Glocks, fully loaded, nigga. I call him dumb and dumb. What's wrong with him? He should've known better. He must be on something. Hey, it's Mr. Bring me back that cup. Niggas know they in trouble. Look around, little nigga. You see my brother? We think it's a mom. Red letters got me waiting on the D. Lord, we ain't no priest. I want the world to burn, just like Arthur Flip. I asked my Lord when we get that power. He said time to show. Took that first step like a man. I ain't no child no more. I need that glow. Oh, boy, I don't like the boast. They know it ain't 144. They don't come close. Let's see who wanted the most. I'm from a city where they blitz. They'll rob you quick. Ask God out DC about that shit. We both came up with trick. I remember when I was lost and on the wrong path. Lies that I told my mother. Lies that I told my dad. Remember I walked in the house. He seen all the stress on my head. Called you about that robbery after. I been the rep. Niggas ain't never been on my lip. They must got the wrong impression. All my fears and salute my Lord. I took my check. Go through all this just to draw my sword. That shit out the question. Kyle can't call 144. We got the wrong yo. Keep talking. I'm deep stroking. Revenge. She a grown woman. I keep 2 Glocks, fully loaded, nigga. I call him dumb and dumb. What's wrong with him? He should've known better. He must be on something. Hey, it's Mr. Bring me back that cup. Niggas know they in trouble. Look around, little nigga. You see my brother? We think it's a mom. Red letters got me waiting on the D. Lord, we ain't no priest. I want the world to burn, just like Arthur Flip. I asked my Lord when we get that power. He said time to show. Took that first step like a man. I ain't no child no more. I need that glow. Oh boy, I don't like the boast. They know it ain't 144. They don't come close. Let's see who wanted the most. I'm from a city where they blitz. They'll rob you quick. Ask God out DC about that shit. We both came up with trick. I remember when I was lost and on the wrong path. Lies that I told my mother. Lies that I told my dad. Remember I walked in the house. He seen all the stress on my head. Called you about that robbery after school. I knew what I did. Victim of peer pressure all along. I guess I was scared. I saw the niggas help Miss Graham that crack. I should've killed her. I understand our oppression. When she died, it was heartbreaking. About to take a trip to Newtown just to say I'm sorry, man. This the only family I got. I gotta play to win. At least I'm for my children, so they ain't victim of they sin. Glory, cause I chased away that demon, try to take my kin. Can't taste that pleasures with a vengeance, he'll be back again. Niggas move by emotions, I'm a soldier, I can't comprehend. There's no when Satan put that pressure on him, he'll probably been. Jumped off in that water, he can hardly swim. Strap on me, to protect my people, I'm on God. I got a crazy bitch, love the crazy in me, call her Harley Quinn. Remember what you did for me back then, always a long friend. Text my nigga threw his life away, I'm in a dark place. You supposed to be right here with me, you chose the wrong side. Wasn't always friends, we locked in after no, I can't go like that, my lord, no, not this time. I am the rep, ask about I been the rep. Niggas ain't never been on my lip, they must got the wrong impression. All my fears and salute my Lord, I took my check. Go through all this just to draw my sword, that shit out the question. Kyle can't call 144, we got the wrong yo. Keep talking, I'm deep stroking, revenge, she a grown woman. I keep 2 Glocks, fully loaded, nigga, I call him dumb and dumb. What's wrong with him? He should've known better, he must be on something. Hey, it's Mr. Bring me back that cup, niggas know they in trouble. Look around, little nigga, you see my brother, we think it's a mom. Red letters got me waiting on the D. Lord, we ain't no priest, I want the world to burn, just like Arthur Flip. I'm trying to start this fire, but I'll be patient, Lord, I'll be still. My enemy took a turn for the worst, that shit gave me chill. Certified poverty ain't one Western, he don't fit the bill. On the call, cause next season we're at soldier circle on the field. I said we gon' teach him all to run, we gon' teach him all to kill him. If you can't go to him alone, then you ain't in this shit for real. Capt, you get the orders, what you do, how you keep your cool, how you find the truth. I said some niggas told me some real shit. When YAHANNA said, God ain't 50-50, he revealed. Then Muhammad said, you had these little things, you get the kill shit. I was lost, I thank the Lord, he put that zeal on me late. Don't say that, hold up, fuck that. I thank the Lord, he put that zeal on me late. So I got Nigga, please, I was with them boys in the hood, just like Jordan did. Some shit I ain't gon' never tell. Ones that know it's God in me. Why I get that mercy, Lord? Don't know why you guarded me. God, I know you love me. You saved my life that night on New Year's Eve. So I was out there riding with them demons like a thief. Lord, I'm still trying to change. Please don't bring that darkness yet. It ain't hard to vibe with me, but I am the wrong one to tell. I let some brothers down to this day. It's my biggest regret. But I know the self I took forgiveness is a bigger flick. The only reason I made the call, only reason I confess so I can ride and watch the world burn, just like Arthur Fleck. I am the rep. Hold on.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. You hear me? So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog. You with us or not? We can get it on when it's on. It don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy. You on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop head. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they say about that ribbon like Perry Pooch. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on Run West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet. That's by any means. Little nigga, this that cold need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup. I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not? We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the build, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. U.P.K. bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been a showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that one west up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator maximum. Creep on them slow, but they Glock 5 rapid. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not? We can get it on when it's on, it'll never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch.
Check.
Comic-Con, so we hear you loud and clear in Durham.
Loud and clear. Turn me a song, Bunky, y'all. Check. 1 2 1 2. Check. Can y'all hear me?
Comic-Con, sir.
Akaska, can y'all hear me?
Comic-Con, sir.
Charlotte, can y'all hear me?
Comic-Con, sir.
Are we live yet?
Yes, sir.
Most High in Christ. Clap it up, Akim. Clap it up. Shalom. Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai Brakathum to the Akim. Yahweh Shema Alatham by Hashem Yahushai to the sisters. I'm preaching officer of 5,000. Zion Ya'ala coming out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'll be holding on the class to Captain of 13,000. Captain Nayathaq, but Yumya comes in. If you have any questions, go ahead and place them in the chat, Baba Kushar. And we're going to get it rocking and rolling, you know what I'm saying? This is the truth. And the truth, you may ask, what is the truth? The truth is the so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the Lord's 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, you understand? We are the real Jews of the Bible. We're not Jewish, you understand? We're not something like. We are the real deal Holyfield, you understand? And the Bible give us a distinct description about who we are, where we come from, our failures, you know what I'm saying, and our wins, the wins and losses. Unfortunately, we don't know these things because we follow the Christian church. We don't know these things because we follow the other nations. We don't know these things because we are people that have been destroyed by the beasts of the field, if I may. You understand? So with everything that's going on the earth, man, we got to lock in. We got to lock all the way in. And when I say, if somebody say lock in, what do you mean, Officer Zion? That means you have to be focused on what you're doing. You understand? You have to be focused on what you're doing. Somebody give me the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6, Baba Kashaw. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Hold on, Salaki. Are y'all hearing the rush? Okay, Most High in Christ. Go ahead, Darash.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Uh-huh.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
All right, so let's start from the top. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. Let's break that down. What does that mean? For it may be some brothers or sisters that are first time coming into class that have never heard this scripture broken down before, that never understood how important it is for us to identify as being the Most High's children. You understand? So let's break this thing down for them. Baba Kushaw. Let's go. What did the first part mean?
It says, for Salah.
Please.
It says, for thou art an holy people.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, so the thou, of course, is showing you who's being addressed. And the people who are being addressed are the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, also known as the Israelites, that's being spoken about.
Mm-hmm.
And it's saying that they are a holy people. Holy meaning separate. So you are a separate people unto the Lord, the Most High.
Right. So that's all the way on it. Give him a hand, y'all. Most High in Christ. So when we talk about the thou, we have to talk. When people say Black, Hispanics, Native Indians, how we break it down so we would understand that? We would say things like the people who call themselves African Americans. We would break that down to the people that call them ADOS, ain't that right? What about the one that call themselves what'd you call it? Traditionalists. You know what I'm saying? For fundamentally, what they call it? FBA. You understand? Yeah, you know, the oppressor has ways of us being twisted and turned, trying to find our identity, if I may. You understand? In 2024, you walk up to a Black, Hispanic, Native Indian, and you ask them, what do you identify as? Can somebody give me some of the terms that we identify as in the earth, not knowing that we are a holy people? Anybody knowing the terms that we call ourselves or we go by? Baba Kushar. Come on, Darash.
The number one is African American.
All right, African Americans. What else do we go by?
So like I said, if I may.
Go ahead, brother.
A lot of us identify as Christians.
As Christians, damn right. Go ahead. What else? What else do we identify as? Go ahead.
Black people.
Black, con. What else do we identify as?
Hispanic people.
Hispanic, con. What else?
Muslims.
Muslims, what else? Trinidadian, right? You know what I'm saying? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Jamaican,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
Haitian,
Salak.
right?
Yes, Salak. Yes, sir.
Con. But you know what? We're not calling ourselves. We're not calling ourselves Judah. We're not calling ourselves Benjamin. We're not calling ourselves Levi. We're not calling ourselves Simeon. We're not calling ourselves Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Naphtali, Issachar, Asher. We're not calling ourselves by these names. Why? Because it is foreign to us. But the Most High has his name on us. We are a separate people, but we're calling ourselves after what everybody else wants to call us. We're calling ourselves after land masses. We're calling ourselves after some form of legislation, bunker, y'all. We're not saying who we are according to the Bible. We're not looking inside of the Bible in the scriptures and not asking the questions. And if we are asking the questions, we're not getting the answers that we should have, right? From the leaders that are supposed to be protecting us, they're not giving us the answers that we're supposed to have, man. So we stuck. We're stuck. It's 2024 and we're stuck. All the other nations have a place that they can call home, bunk, y'all. If I'm not mistaken, they were talking about how the so-called the small hat, right? When he got out of his captivity from the Germans, right? They gave him a new land to go to. They gave him new money, Kawal. You know what I'm saying? They gave him something from that was better than their condition. As Black, Hispanics, Native Indians, when we got out of our so-called captivity from up under slavery, what did we get? I want to know, what did we get, Akim? Did we get anything? You had somebody that showed up to one day and said, Darash, you're free. And you looking at yourself free.
So
Come on, brother.
we got something.
What did we get, Yonazar?
Hatred and oppression.
Give him a hand, Akim.
That's what we got.
We supposedly got free and got more of what we already had. They were talking about there are more brothers in prison than there were in slavery, Akim. We lost every single thing. So that's why we have to go into this Bible and read verses like Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Read again, Darash.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Go ahead.
For thou art an holy people.
So when I read this scripture, I'm reminded that we're something special, like you, Akawatian, you sisters and brothers and sisters. When I see that word holy, I'm thinking like, man, what does that mean? In the Christian church, you think it's Askala Baskala, coming in the Handa, Shamanamalakum, Hamarando and Quandorando and NBA Youngboy, whatever, you know. Salakia. That's what we think holy mean. Coming in the Honda. Assalamu alaikum. You know what I'm saying? I love the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? But that holy means separate, different, set apart. This is a reminder. So when you get up in the morning, you look in that goddamn mirror and say, wait a minute. I know they told me I was African American, but I belong to the Most High. I know they told me I was Jamaican, but I belong to the Most High. I know they told me I'm Trinidadian, but I belong to the Most High. So let me find out, what does the Lord call me? The Lord said, you are holy people, man. Special people, set apart. And you know what else that means? We're not celebrating Christmas. You understand?
Right.
All the other nations are celebrating Christmas, but for us to be holy and separate and set apart, like thus says the Lord, we can't do that. We can't go out there and sing Deck the Halls. I don't even know none of the songs no more. I pull up to the school and I see cars everywhere, and I forget all about it. They're like, oh damn, they having a Christmas play. I thought something was wrong. And this lets you know something is terribly wrong. If I'm not mistaken, they just had another mass unaliving Kowal at another school. Yeah, what kind of school, Bunk, y'all? A Christian school, you understand? And yet and still here you are still having the idea to come together and assimilate to celebrate what? Christmas. It's supposed to be associated with Christianity. That's how we have to be separate, Daraj. Read on, please, Baba Kashaw.
The Lord thy God had chosen thee to be a special people.
No, he chose everybody.
Chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
What does it mean to be chosen? What does it mean to be chosen?
Salakia, sir.
Please, come on.
And you know, just it's so fortunate that you start off the class with this scripture, and to know and to understand what it means to be chosen. Now we demonstrating it right here, because now we could come together in the spirit of brotherhood and foster that love amongst one another. Because now, just as you draw with the example with that mass shooting with the Christians and them, now we understanding the Most High God choose us unto himself. Because why? As the scripture says, not because we were few in number, because he had a purpose for us.
That's right.
And that purpose now we could look through our records, as we say, 2,000, 3,000 years old, and understand what our forefathers laid for us. And that's why we must say to our commanding general, and all now, again, I always say that truth spread so broad, it demonstrates what it means that it spread through the four corners of the earth. Because now we down here in the Caribbean, let me say to the bottom of the barrel, and this reaching us here, whereby it's so as you say, right in the sight of the Lord, in that right spirit. And to demonstrate that, like brothers as yourself and all the brothers in the I.S.U.P.K, all the sisters, it's so important for us to really pay attention and to understand what we're really holding, and how precious it is as a people and as a nation to come back to these instructions. Yes,
damn right. Give them a hand, man. Man, let me tell you something. That is so heavy. And you know what makes it even heavier? This brother is hundreds of miles away, and he understands what the Most High has set aside for us. You understand what I'm saying? This brother is 100 miles away, and he understands how important it is for us to identify as brothers. You understand? And sisters. That's what it means to be selected, Akim. That means you're on a specific team. We have one goal, right? One body. Somebody that's it on that, Darash. Please finish that for me.
All kind.
Hold tight on.
Above all people.
Above what?
Above all people.
All people, read on.
That are upon the face of the earth.
Now riddle me this. How many, when the Lord said above all people, he's clearly making a distinction between the one that he here is what? Chosen, and all the rest of the people. Right? So that also indicates there is something there that the Most High wants us to understand. It's better that we serve him than to follow the people. The customs of this world are what? Vain. The things that the people do in this earth are vain. You ever think about how many football games that people go to, and they spend all this ridiculous amount of money to watch people run into each other with helmets? It can be exciting, right? And I see brothers get their rings and their remembrance, like for their accomplishments and goals. I think that's amazing. But then when I read a headline that says, what was it, Randy Moss? Was it Randy Moss? Yeah, Randy Moss had cancer, right? I'm like, damn, brother, that makes you think. Think about all the accomplishment that you may go through in life, and the Lord still may say, I know that football was something that you enjoyed, but that's not something that's going to change your life. Like sitting down and serving the Lord is something that changes your life. There's nothing wrong with playing sports, right? But we have to get to the point where we're doing things to change our life. And changing your life, it shows the Most High you are separate, you're different, you're set apart. It shows the Most High that you understand the importance of what? Being above all the other nations of people, man. Everybody know when you play with dogs, you're gonna get fleas, huh? Everybody knows this. If everybody knows that gangsters don't what? Live that long. Everybody know that our sisters running around being promiscuous is something that it's gonna hunt them for the rest of their lives, huh? And I know this is crazy. I brought this up because I want to show you something. I was watching something the other day, and it was an oppressor bunk, y'all. I have to say this so everybody understands where I'm going. She was a dog. You understand me? A shameless woman is counted as a what? A dog. Right? A shameless woman is counted as a dog. And that was an oppressor. She got paid millions, I think, to have sex with over 100 men in 24 hours. Right? And everybody was praising her. And I thought, damn, what the hell are they praising her for? And I also seen with this devil, she started crying. She was looking for sympathy, right? Here we go. Now, see, this is the oppressor. These are the people that we choose to follow when we should not. Daniel Penny unalived a brother on a train, on the bus, if I'm not mistaken. He celebrated. He get a chance to shake the goddamn hand of the president. For what? For treating us like we're not special. You get what I'm saying?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead, brother. Salaki.
As a Commander General YAHANNA brought it out, he raised $3 million that he gets to keep. He raised $3 million for his lawyer fee, and he didn't have to pay the lawyer. So he gets to keep that money.
Come. Man, it's crazy. I brought up those two examples to show our sisters. Like you see an oppressor, yes, she made thousands, she made millions, but you see her crying. And this is her kingdom. So what do you think your promiscuity is going to do to you? If you want to have sex with man after man after man after man, what do you think it's going to do to us? What do you think about the turmoil that we're going to have to face? So, and for the Akim, loving the oppressor, it shows that Daniel Penny had no compassion on his brother. None whatsoever. And while he was choking his brother out for over 6 minutes, there were other people who held him down. These oppressors do not understand us. But you know who do? The Most High. That's why he said, right? We are a special people. We are chosen people above all the other nations. If we understood things like this, we wouldn't chase the thing that the oppressor places in front of us. We wouldn't chase Christmas. We wouldn't chase, our women wouldn't chase the money to be the next baddie on the bad girl club. The next brother that want to rob the next man just so he can flex to get some whore that's only going to love him while he's not in prison. But the minute he goes to prison, guess what she's going to do, Bunk, y'all? She going to the other gangster. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's going to do. And her leg's going to be like a field goal. You understand? She's going to be like a doorknob. Everybody's going to get a what? A turn. But that comes from not knowing that we are special in his empire. And we have to pin the tail on the donkey. Let's blame the goddamn oppressor, man. Let's start with knowing that we are special and we have been destroyed in his empire by the oppressors. And we have weak leaders. But in I.S.U.P.K, we have strong leaders in I.S.U.P.K, man. That's going to stand up on righteousness. And we'll call Daniel Penny the low down dirty bastard that he is, man. He won't get a chance to shake my goddamn hand, Kawal. You understand what I'm saying? He won't get a chance to do that. What did he do so highly accepted that he need to shake the hand of the goddamn president? Like Commander Junior Hunter, you got brothers and sisters that have gone to war and they don't have legs, Kawal. They'll never shake the president's hand. We got brothers and sisters that have lost their lives looking for weapons of mass destruction. Where was the goddamn weapons at, Kawal? We never found them. So who's shaking the hands of them, the fathers and them mothers who lost their child? So you mean to tell me this slick, dirty-haired, off-brand fucking Salakia, Ric Flair get a chance to shake the hand of the president for unaliving our brother? It's time for us to wake up in his empire and know who's the evil on the earth, man. Let me get Romans 3 and 1. Let me get the book of Romans chapter 3 verse 1. Let's understand this, Baba Kashaw. Understand this. Come on, Daraj.
Salaki, sir, if I may,
Please.
just interject to piggyback off your last thought.
Uh-huh.
That guy, that happened at the Army Navy game where Trump shook his hand.
At the how?
But there is a New York young Republican. He said that there needs to be a lot more Daniel Pennies because there are far too many Jordan Neelys.
Good
so
night.
Calling for more mass unalivings, Salakia.
You see how the pressure thinks of us. But the Most High said we'll be above all the other people. Why? Because we are a chosen people. We're not what they tell us that we are. You understand what I'm saying? We're not the dirtiest. They just put us on TV screens and allow us to be humiliated in front of everyone. But one day, the Lord say, oh, that son of perdition, oh, he going to be revealed like you going to know how dirty the oppressor is. And I.S.U.P.K, that's why we focus on letting our people understand that we are great and who the devil is on the face of the earth. He's not somebody that's walking around with a pitchfork or horns coming out of his goddamn head or a tail. He's the one that you say, hey, good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Would you want any tea and crumpets? Come on and read, Darash, please.
Oh, God. It's the book of Romans, chapter 3, verse 1. What advantage then hath the Jew?
What advantage do we have? You are the Jew. You're not the African American. You're not the Jamaican. You're not the Trinidadian. You're not the Haitian. You understand? You're not the Mexican. You are a Jew according to the Bible. Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, we are the real Jews of the Bible, not Jewish, not small hat. You understand? Read on, Darash. Let's find out what advantages do we have, please.
Or what profit is there of circumcision?
Or what profit? What?
Or what profit is there of circumcision?
Well, we had a law of circumcision that all the males in the nation of Israel had to be circumcised within 8 days. All right. And Christ came and made it a way so that way we could all come together, even though we was kicked outside of our land. So the Most High mended that. So let's find out what ways were that, please, Baba Kashaw.
Verse 2. Much every way.
What do what now?
Much every way.
Much every way. Somebody tell me, what does much every way? What is that? What matter of fact, what does it mean to you? If you're in the chat tonight, I better see this goddamn chat light up. I want if you ever celebrated Christmas and you lit that goddamn Christmas tree up, you lit that tree up, light up this chat tonight. Light up this chat. Let me know what y'all thinking. The Bible says we have an advantage, and that advantage that we have, it gives us something in much every way. The advantage that we have is in much every way. What does that mean? Somebody tell me, what does much every what does it say again, Darash? I'm gonna make sure I'm saying it right.
Much every way.
And much every way. What is the advantage? Much every way. What does that mean? Somebody break that down for me. What does that mean?
Say it one more time.
Please, come on.
If I may, sir, it means that in every type of endeavor, whatever we put our hands to, we obey God, we're going to be the best at it. We're going to get the most benefit of it than any other nation.
Okay, what else? Yes, you spot on. What else that we got? Come on, Darash. Come on, let's go.
I was gonna say just when it means much, just in like the amount, the quantity of people, our people, in every way.
Come. What else? You know, we in the class. I want to hear the. I mean, we got everybody online tonight. Come on, y'all lock it in. Y'all lock in with me. What advantage do we have as a nation of people being the Lord's chosen? If we're stated, if everybody in this class tonight is attending and saying they're Israelites, then you better goddamn know why you in here. You should know above everybody, above all the other nations, why you in here. If you tune in tonight just to be nosy, well, we're gonna bust your goddamn head for you being nosy if you're trying to be nosy. But if you're in here and you know you're an Israelite, you should know the advantage that the Most High has given us.
So like
What are those advantages, Baba Kushar? Please.
We get to rule in the kingdom under Christ. We get rulership. That's a great advantage.
That's what I want. What else? What else? Good job, Jonas. Out the water. Come on, Darash.
Salakia, sir. We also, much in every way, we have the gift of being able to repent, unlike some of the other nations.
We get a chance to what?
To repent.
And what does a repenting do for us?
A chance to come back to the Most High.
A chance for us to change.
Change.
You understand? The oppressor, what the Lord has for him? Oh, brother, they ain't no. It's a wrap. He's not going to get that chance. Edom is not going to get that. Right? What else do we get? That's what I want. I want people who think in here. You know what thing it helps us do? It stops us from sinning. Before that begging. Oh no, I thought about it. We want to have a conscience about what we're doing because we are chosen. You want to have a conscience about setting that damn Christmas tree up because you are chosen. You want to have a conscience about not eating pork, shrimp, crab, or lobster because we are chosen. You want to be conscious about your thoughts when it comes to choosing a husband, choosing a wife. Why? Because we are chosen. You can't just say it's all about love. Can't we all just get along? The gazelle runs from the lion for a good goddamn reason, Akim. Anybody else say anything in the chat about what advantages do we have, Bunk, y'all?
Salakia, sister, real name is Faith. She replies by saying anything we put our minds to is going to get done.
Mm-hmm.
And Salakia, I would like to add,
please,
for us to recognize that the Most High Power, the Creator of all, has elected us being chosen. He's given us divine favor. We know what it's like to be rejected by everyone, but to know that the Lord prefers us and has chosen us because we're most appropriate. That right there is mind altering.
You know what it lets me know, Bunker, when I read these scriptures like this, it's like we don't. It's like when everybody good on the team, like you stop thinking how special you are. You ever seen like a team that wins every game? Like,
that's
like
right.
They just what we coming for? That is I want to. I'm just gonna try to compare it to like a. Well, what year did the Warriors go on that run where they won? Like, did they win more games than the Bulls?
Right.
Yeah, it's almost like the Bulls. It was like it's almost became like, man, you know, that's us. That's us. But the problem is we don't know that the Most High is the one that is allowing us to be in these positions, and we're not taking the advantage of being in the position.
That's right.
We're squandering our opportunity trying to live like the other nations. Putting up a Christmas tree is us trying to live like the other nations. Eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster is us trying to live like the other nations. It is not us taking advantage of what the Most High has given us. And with that, I'm gonna turn the class over to Captain of 13,000, Captain Nayathaq, but yummy and clap it up.
Tawada.
Shalom, Cap. What's happening?
You telling me? Yeah, Shalom Shabbat.
Shalom your star, sir.
I hear a lot of manifestos getting passed around.
Come.
I had to read one.
Mm.
I mean, we all read one, right?
Come.
No, look up the definition of a manifesto. All right, Shalom, Yabashakatham, Yashamata Bashimashai. Let's get, all the way in it. You know what I mean? Because the Christian church fitting to talk about all manner of forgiveness and everything will be just fine. You know what I mean? In a couple days. All right. Who got it?
I got it for you, sir.
Come on.
This is Merriam-Webster's definition of manifesto. A written statement declaring publicly the intentions, motives, or views of its issuer.
Of this what?
Or views of its issuer.
What the oppressor don't know is what? What the oppressor don't know? Or I should say, some of them don't know. Right, you all heard about the what's his name? What's the Caucasian, the oppressor?
The mass unenlivened, sir.
Yeah, what's his name? I forget his name. Hold on, let me get his name good.
Luigi.
Maria Luigi. Yeah, Luigi. Yep, that's him. Right? What I say about him? He had a manifesto. All right. Tabo one in.
He's still slaving. He said he's coming right after the slave.
Okay, he's still slaving. Let me see if I can send somebody else this. Who behind the computer? For your
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me see if I can send you this, right? I will you read this.
Come on. I was asked if I think Durham had to switch their microphone over.
Then okay, so who you want to send it to who in Fayetteville?
Cool.
My man, I was bad. You reading that, brother mine. That's it. This Bible you're reading is a what? Manifesto from the Most High. You understand? All right. It's stating what? The intent that he has for what? For people who came up against his children. You understand? These oppressors and these heathens, what they did to us, they're going to have to pay. And it's called what? What is it called?
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
It's justice.
Yes, it's called justice. And Luigi, if I pronounce his name correctly, right? Right? That wasn't justice, but to the oppressor, how does he get justice? How does he take care of his problems?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Through violence.
Yes, through violence. You understand? He see a problem. His way of taking care of it is what? Unaliving somebody. Mass shooting. You understand? Right? And then recently, I think it was yesterday, there was another mass shooting. You all listen to the news?
I think it was out in Wisconsin. I think this one was a female, if I'm not mistaken, sir.
Yeah, a female. But did the news say give the female an identity? We know the name. I'm gonna put it on the check the who behind the computer there for your
Salakia, sir, is Officer Bankayal.
Bankayal? Okay, I'm gonna put some in the private chat there. The manifesto. We just read a little bit of it. All right. Now, according to the Bible, right? What the Bible say about killing, unaliving? Come on.
It's unlawful to unalive or murder, commit murder.
Yes. Give me it in the Bible. Precept.
Salakia, sir. Exodus 20 and 13.
Come on.
Thou shalt not kill.
Thou shalt, that's simple. Thou shalt not what?
Kill.
Kill. You can't unalive somebody. You can't do that. Right? You cannot do that. And what is the first record of this happening?
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
With Cain and Abel.
Yes. Cain and Abel. That's how you know who you're dealing with. You understand? You think policies made this man strong on the earth? The oppressor strong on the earth? What you think have him strong and mighty on the earth? It's violence. You understand? Mass unaliving. You understand? Remember when the you all remember when did the war with Israel and Palestine start?
1967?
No, not that war. The one we're in right now.
October the 7th.
October the 7th when? 2020 what? 23, right? Right. There was a period when it seems as if the Israelis was doing what? Was getting the tail whooped. Right? They didn't want to report on it, nothing. Now, what you think happening? Now they say they drop a bomb in Syria that caused a 3.0 earthquake on the Richter scale. You understand?
Sir.
Come on.
They said it looked like a nuclear bomb. I saw it. It was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. That day is to show them Arabs, right? To put what? Fear in them. Right? This man will unalive his best friend and go to bed like it's, you know what I mean? It's nothing. You understand? His best friend in the way of what? Success. Right? He's gonna take it in his own hands. No, give me Genesis 4 and 8. Let's start there at the beginning.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 4, verse 8.
And
Cain talked with Abel, his brother.
And Cain what?
And Cain talked with Abel, his brother.
All right, Cain talked with Abel, his what, brother? Read on.
And it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him.
Yes, and slew him. Right? What did Abel do to Cain?
So like I said, nothing. He outshined him, that's all.
Nothing. Right? Outshine is not a reason to unalive somebody. Right? He unalived Abel for nothing. He had a problem. He had a problem, and he thought that unaliving Abel was going to do what?
Salakia, sir. Fix the situation.
Yeah, he thought it was going to fix the situation. He thought he was getting what out of the way? What he was getting out of the way? Yeah, come on. Trinidad?
Yeah, yes, sir. I was going to see you. You thought you was going to get the problem out of the way?
Yes. He thought he was going to get a problem out of the way. Right? Meaning he got rid of what? In his mind, he got rid of the what?
Well, I can say competition.
Yeah, he thought he'd get rid of the competition. And that's your oppressor. That's why I have so much these what do they call them drugs? Them steroids. You understand? Because his way of competing ain't your way of competing at. He don't compete the way you compete. You understand? If he could unalive you to get to the top, he is going to do it, and he did it. You understand? He did it. Right? Read that verse one more time for me.
Khan. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 4, verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother. And it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him.
Right? And slew him and unalive him for no reason whatsoever. In his mind, he had a reason. In his mind, he had a reason. But that ain't no reason. Right? Read on.
Verse 9. And the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel, thy brother?
Where's what?
Said, where is Abel, thy brother?
And
he said, I know not.
Right? He don't know where his brother is. No, he's what? Lying. It's like your oppressor right now telling you what? What does your oppressor tell black people to do?
So like I said,
come on.
To forget all the atrocities committed against us.
Yeah. To stop complaining. You need to stop complaining. America's a free country. You could be all you can. You understand? You could be all you can be in this place. Little do you know that there's somebody plotting on your downfall. You understand? Plotting. You could be all the way in Trinidad. Let me see. Or Jamaica. Right? But that on your own?
Cancer.
Who decide the books you're reading in Jamaica for your school?
The government through the Ministry of Education.
Now, do the kids in the school learn about slavery?
Some aspect.
Some aspect, which means what? Who you really is almost the same thing that happened where in America, right?
Cancer.
Kids learn some aspect of what? Slavery. Why? Because you're not really deciding the curriculum. It's the same thing in Trinidad, right? So what?
So I can say for me, can.
Yeah. If I was to ask you all the author of them books, you think them author of them books that kids reading in school is from people in Trinidad? Or Jamaica? We here in America, right? You think the books you're reading in America here, or we read it in America here, you think it's written by black folks? We have oppressors, unalivers teaching us our history.
Okay, Salaki, sir.
Come on.
We had since October, we had Heroes Day, National Heroes Day. So I was pointing it out to my kids that we have 7 national heroes, and 4 of the 7 is of the master class.
You know about the oppressor, right? Daddy master class is talking about, right?
Cancer.
Yeah.
They were slave masters from the slave masters' children.
Yeah. You understand?
4 of the 7.
Yeah. And now they're going to sit back and try to tell us, you know what I mean, how we should live.
Right.
That can happen. How we should think. That can happen because once you start going down that path and how you should think, then guess what? Then when these mass unaliving come on, guess what's going to happen?
You're going to be on their side.
Yeah. And not that alone. How many of you listen to the news? Do you all know what nationality this woman is?
So, like I said, I ain't have they released it yet, sir?
See what I'm saying?
Come on. So it's the like it, sir.
Come on.
When you said the books that are written, did you know that all the books in the educational system is published by one publisher? And if I'm not mistaken, that's Texas Instruments. They are the only authorized publisher for all the educational books in the public school system.
Yeah, I had to tell you who gained all the royalties. You understand? Right? Like we can't live like them. We can't think like them. When things like this happen, when we start seeing mass unaliving, and now you wondering what the hell, when you do your research, this Luigi, you know how rich this man was? Do you know how rich he was? He didn't go to a regular school. He went to a private school. How much money he had to pay to go to a private school? He was rich. And his problem was the healthcare system. The healthcare system. And he decided, how many of y'all know that the healthcare provider, how many of you know the CEO of your healthcare provider here?
So, like I said, they hide the names of all the CEOs now, sir.
Yeah, that's now, but I talked about before. Anybody know the name of the provider? No. But you know, Esau, he will sit down. Why? Because the Bible calls him a cunning hunter. He is, unaliving, that's a business for him.
Hey, sir.
Come on.
Piggybacking on what Officer, what's his name, said a while ago about Texas Instrument.
Zion Yala.
Officer Zion said about Texas Instrument. You know, when I was in school and after school until now, you know, Texas Instrument is the #1 maker of our scientific calculators out here.
Yes.
It's when them said that I really say, hold on, but they are deep in this education thing.
Yes, they are. The oppressor, he has a hand in everything. Like, you're not allowed to teach yourself. Like what we're doing with the Bible, brother, let this thing start to really grow and grow and grow the way it's growing. It's going to be a problem. Because now you have Negroes actually sitting down and doing what? What they like to say about Negroes when it comes to reading?
Do it. We don't read, sir.
But what do they say?
They say if you want to hide something from a Negro, put it in a book.
Yes. But these Negroes here, we're reading.
That's right.
Oh, we're reading. And we're reading that book that say what? None shall want her mate. You understand? You want a proper education, you better come in the Israelite School University of Practical Knowledge.
Right.
You better come in quick and get a proper education on life, science, law, you name it. Give me Exodus 22:2. Come on.
Salakia, sir. They have released the identity of the shooter. Her name is Natalie Rupp now, and she is a devil.
Yeah,
and,
I know.
Oh,
I know. I have something right here on her. I know. I've been listening to the news. When you listen to to news outlets and people bringing in news, they just say this young female. They're not saying this young Caucasian female.
That's right.
They're not giving you the ethnicity. You know the gender. You know the gender, but they're not giving you that this is a Caucasian female.
It's Salakia.
Come on.
Salakia, sir. They're saying that this is a copycat crime because she was inspired by the Columbine shooters. She was influenced by a German punk rock band, and she had the same shirt that one of the Columbine shooters wore. She wore it. You know,
yes.
She put it all over social media. Salakia.
You're right.
Salakia,
all that is in the article. Correct. Come on.
I would say if that was one of us, they'll have our first grade report card on there.
First grade report. They only have your report, your first grade report card. They're gonna have all the incidents you've been getting into outside of school. Remember Michael Brown?
Come on. And Trayvon Martin looking through his locker.
Yes. You know what I mean? But when it's one of them, it's just a female. Just a female. Now, give me Exodus 22 and 2. Akashka, you can read?
Can, sir. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 2. If a thief be found breaking up and be smitten, that he die, there shall no blood be shed for him.
What is this called? What does Esau call this? Just like every other nation, they got those laws from where? The Bible. What do we call this? Come on.
So like you say, he calls it manslaughter.
No. Come on.
So like I said, would it be self-defense?
Yes, it's self-defense.
Come on.
Right. Not revenge, Batazar one. All right. This is self-defense. This is the only way, you know what I mean, when you're liable to do what? You could do what? Take someone's life in self what? Defense. You understand? But what we're going to get into here, it has nothing to do with what? Self-defense. It has to do with a people that have a quench for what? Blood. Give me Ezekiel, I believe that's what? 35 or 36? 35 and 6. Come on.
Salakia, sir. With respect to Esau's laws, you know, they have that what you call the castle doctrine. You know, this pretty much amplifies that whole stand your ground nonsense.
Yeah.
Salakia.
That's it. I mean, being specific, yes. Somebody trying to steal, break in your house, and you unalive him. That's self-defense. All right. Yeah, give me Ezekiel 35. All right.
So like I said, what
5.
verse?
And 5.
Come on. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
By the what?
By the force of the sword.
This ain't what? This is not what?
Self-defense.
Yeah, that was not. Remember when we was in slavery, they didn't want us to what? They didn't want us to read what?
The Bible, sir.
Bible.
Yes, the Bible. But we could have read everything else. Your master sent you to the store to get something. Guess what? You knew how to what? Read that paper to make sure you bring back everything you need. But guess what? You was not allowed to read that Bible. You understand? That Bible, you read that Bible, you'll be met with, a type of violence. You understand? by which you could what? Lose your what? Your tongue, your eyes, whatever he wanted. You understand? Read on.
Of the sword in the time of their calamity.
Right? And this is Ezekiel all the way back when. Actually, this is what in Ezekiel. And today, this is what relevant today. By the force of the what?
By the force of the sword in the time of their calamity.
In the time of their calamity. Meaning what? Like we in problems right now. We in trouble right now. You understand? We have a ton of poverty that's plaguing our community.
Right.
Ton of it. And the oppressor knows with this type of poverty, the starvation that's taking place, you understand? It's going to what? Up the what? The tick on what? Crime. You understand? It's going to up it. And he knows. But he does not care. You understand? Right? Read on.
In the time that their iniquity had an end.
Read on.
Therefore, as I live, said the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood.
He will what?
I will prepare thee unto blood.
You understand? I know God is all love, but for who? He's preparing somebody for what?
Blood.
Blood. You prepare somebody for blood, that mean you love them? I don't think so. You ought to be what, Jeffrey Dahmer or some crazy nutcase to be thinking that. You understand? Read on.
And blood shall pursue thee.
And what?
And blood shall pursue thee.
You understand? Now you are CEO of a health system. You understand? Stealing money. And now guess what? People had to die under your watch.
Right.
So guess what? The Lord send a reaper. You understand? A reaper. All right? Blood is going to pursue him. And that's going on in where? In the Middle East right now. That's going on in Ukraine, Russia, all over the earth right now. Right?
Come on.
And because of that, okay. The earth right now, right? The earth is in a state of what right now?
So like I say, family.
Come on.
Would it be right to say a state of confusion and chaos?
I'll take that. What else?
So like, sir.
Come on.
What about like fear and panic? By me.
I'll take that too. All right, remember everything you all saying, right? Trinidad said, what Trinidad said? Confusion and what?
Chaos.
And
Chaos. Chaos.
Chaos.
Fear.
Come on.
Yeah. I would say war.
War. Right? Violence. Right? No, who is causing it? Come on.
So the scripture says that the Most High was going to pull out the spirit of war into the earth. The angels were going to bring the spirit of war to the earth.
Yes.
So I would say it's the Most High.
Yes, the Most High has his hand in it, but if you had to give your analysis on the earth, who is causing it?
Esau.
Yes. Esau is causing all the problem. But guess who he blaming? Mexicans, blacks. You understand? The Native Indians. He blaming us for problems when he's the one causing it throughout the whole entire earth. Brother, if you were able to get your hands on the rap sheet of what the CIA been doing, we know the CIA what brought drugs where in the black community. Iran-Contra scandal. You understand? We know their hands been dirty. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now the earth is in what? Confusion. It's you know, I mean, you hearing wars going on, rumors of more wars coming. What do you think the oppressor going to do across here? Look up this I don't think I can play it.
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
I was gonna say he gonna blame us for it.
Yes. Okay. In World War, I think it's World War. Which one was the war? When the so-called Jewish man had his Holocaust.
World War II, sir.
World War II. Right? World War II. What was they doing across here in America to try and get Americans into it? Because remember, in World War II, America did not want to do what? They did not want to send the Americans did not want to send the sons to go fight. But they started doing something.
So
come on.
They started to draft.
Draft?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Draft blacks and Hispanics.
I wonder how I could get you on what's inside here, that part that are on inside here.
So like I said,
come on.
So like I said, they do it and even in Trinidad, I go tell you that they draft they started drafting black men to go in the army to fight war.
Yes. No, they had the draft. Okay, but what motivates people to say they're going to fight? Come on.
It was a propaganda they used.
What propaganda they was using?
Uncle Sam wants you, and they use like the Rosie the Riveter.
So okay, so what were they using to push Uncle Sam?
Oh, they were using patriotism. They were using that's the wrong word. They were using
what medium?
Oh, the internet. They were using the newspapers.
And what? And this is things that wouldn't
radio.
Yes, you will have to go do research, like like really go into some research on this. All right. The so-called Jewish man across here was making videos of them wars, of them fighting wars. You understand? Which led to what? People going to what? To fight. It's almost like today. Don't be shocked if you start seeing a lot of what type of movies?
Like military.
Yeah, military movies. And the world type movies. That is to get you to do what? To go do what? Join Uncle Sam.
Come on.
You understand? That is to get you. Come on.
Well, that would be similar to what they did in that I guess the modern day news channel when they was bombing and they were showing the pictures of the babies being unalived and people was really locking into the war. You know what I'm saying? The war with that. And then they stopped all the media from coming out of there.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Don't be shocked. I'm telling you. Once you start to see them movies coming on, those movies are what? Propaganda.
Right.
Try and make you go join and to go fight and to go keep this evil kingdom up. This is a very evil kingdom, Mark. Very evil. Come on.
They already did it. All you gotta do is go on the screen, and you'll see so many war movies, and also like espionage type.
Yaniza, a fighting to understand what mic you all using?
It's a lot.
Can you hear me now, sir?
You might have to come closer to either the computer or
Say something else, Jonathan?
It's a testimony you want to.
Salaki, sir.
Uh-huh.
It's heavy that you say that because I remember right after 9/11 when we was, I was in the military preparing to go to Iraq. They came up, was it called what? Banner Brothers, Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Was that?
Yeah. Yes. All that is propaganda from where? From Hollywood to try and make you
down. Yeah.
To make you go fight and join the military.
So,
It's Salaki, sir.
Come on.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Okay, I hear in your Yanisa, but it sounds as if you're in a you know what I mean, like you're in a room and your voice is just hitting off the wall, everything.
Hey, Salaki, sir.
It's not totally audible. Come on, Jamaica.
You reminding me now of when they were pushing guns on Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And they would sensitize us with the cowboy movies.
Yes.
Cowboy movies was being shown right across the island. And on television, Sunday matinees, late night movies, everything. And it was all about gunfights.
Yeah. And you all had a movie. I think almost everybody in Trinidad see it. Not a recent one, but I think they call it The Harder They Fall.
The harder they come.
The harder they come.
Right.
You understand?
Well, that was a Jamaican movie.
Gangster, a kind of gangster show.
That was a Jamaican movie.
Yes, with a lot of guns.
Right.
And Trinidad had one with a call. What it was? Forget that one. So what? You all remember?
Yeah.
Men in gray. I forget the name, but it was a police. That was a police movie. You understand? These movies, they, you know what I mean, they serve a purpose. That media serve a purpose. You understand? And that purpose is to get caught up into this place and to feel sorry for the oppressor. You understand? And really think that the problem is really what? What they try to say the problem is in America when it comes to all these mass unaliving. What they claim the problem is?
Blacks.
Well, that after the say this, then blacks coming. But there's something to say before. What they say the problem is?
Sorry, sir.
Come on.
Could it be like the school curriculum?
We talk about the mass shooting and all the unaliving that's taking place.
Salaki, sir.
Hold on.
Salaki, go ahead.
Mental illness.
No.
Salaki, sir. Them gun problem and them thing.
Yes, that's what they say. They say we have a gun problem. You know what I mean? The laws are not strict enough on the what? On the guns. But is the guns the problem? The guns is not the problems. You understand? The gun not the problem. After they say the guns is the problem, then they start to bring in, as Battles I want saying, the Mexicans, as Abadan was saying, the blacks. You understand? Then we the problem after the gun laws. Not the oppressor. You never hear them say the problem is white. Is these white male and these white female that are bloodthirsty. You understand? Finish reading that for me.
Sir. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 at the end. See it, thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Read on.
Come on, sir. Thus will I make Mount Zion most desolate.
Hold on. Mount who?
Mount Seir.
Yeah, please. Don't. Mount Seir.
Seir.
The Lord is going to make it what?
Most desolate.
Most desolate, meaning the Lord going to destroy them.
Right.
The Lord is going to destroy the oppressor.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? He's going to destroy him. Why? Because he is the problem on the earth. You understand? You tighten the gun laws on the oppressor, brother, I'm telling you, crime going down. These unaliving, you understand? It's going to go down. It's going to go down. These mass unaliving, it's going to go down. Bankel, you want to read some of that the manifesto for me?
Count on one count, sir.
If you get straight to the manifesto.
Count on one count, sir. To the feds, I'll keep this short because I do respect what you do for our country.
Right, just to let you know, in the article also too, they make mention of all the major news station that is not trying to even let you hear this. Now, could this be a lie? Who knows? Everything on the internet, you gotta take it with what? A pinch of salt. But this what we do know. The oppressor is the devil, the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You understand? Right? Read this.
Khan. To save you a lengthy investigation, I state plainly that I wasn't working with anyone. This was fairly trivial. Some elementary social engineering, basic CAD, a lot of patience. The spiral notebook, if present, has some straggling notes and to-do lists that illuminate the gist of it. My tech is pretty locked down because I work in engineering, so probably not much info there. I do apologize for any strife of traumas, but it had to be done. Frankly, these parasites simply had it coming. Reminder.
No, just imagine this, right? He is talking about his people like that. You understand? He's talking about his people like that, parasites. You understand? When that's our entire life. Everybody feed off of us. Every last nation feed off of black people. The Asians, the Arabs, the African, every nation feed off of us. Every last one. They're all parasites when it comes to black people. You understand? Right? Read on.
Khan. A reminder, the U.S. has the #1 most expensive healthcare system in the world. Yet we rank roughly number 42 in life expectancy. United is the indecipherable largest company in the U.S. by market cap, behind only Apple, Google, Walmart. It has grown and grown, but as our life expectancy, no. The reality is these indecipherable have simply gotten too powerful, and they continue to abuse our country for immense profit because the American public has allowed them to get away with it. Obviously, the problem is more complex, but I do not have space, and frankly, I do not pretend to be the most qualified person to lay out the full argument. But many have illuminated the corruption and greed, example Rosenthal, Moore, decades ago, and the problem simply remains. It is not an issue of awareness at this point, but clearly power games at play. Evidently, I am the first to face it with such brutal honesty.
Now, brother, now, if you leave that back and call that a manifesto, right? You had to be, the most, diabolical person on the face of the earth. This is your problem. This is your issue. It ain't the issue on the border. It ain't how America treating black people. You understand? He had an issue with the health system because he had some health issues. And he did what? He made it into what? Everybody problem. And that's your oppressor. Give me John 8:44. John 8 and 44. Right? Akashka.
Come on, sir. This is the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 44.
Mm-hmm.
Ye are of your father, the devil.
Ye are what?
Ye are of your father, the devil.
You understand? This ain't no reason, but to him there is a reason behind it. How many brothers and sisters you know had issues with the health system and more than likely died from it? And did you think one day to go do what this bastard did? You understand? Not him. That's not how he thinks. He thinks dealing with a problem is hurting someone. That's how he thinks. And brothers, when we get in that mindset and start to think like that, where you have to deal with a problem with violence all the time. Now, is violence called for sometimes? Sometimes it may call for. You may have to defend yourself. You may have to stand your ground. You understand? You may have to do it. But you are not having that as what? Checked off at the top of your list, violence, before, you know what I mean, anything else. You understand? That's not how he thinks. Right? And remember the other devil that choked the brother out on the train. Right? Unalive the brother on the train. Got off scot-free. They gave him how much money? How much money he got for his lawyer fees?
3 million.
3 million. This one is at how much million right now? 1,000. How much money the put up his lawyer fees? Come on.
He has over 100,000.
He has over 100,000. So I guess somebody life value more.
Hey, Salaki, sir.
Come on.
They gave him, who gave him $3 million?
You mean who gave him $3 million, huh? You know who we're talking about?
The one who choked the black guy on the train.
Who you think gave him $3 million?
I don't know. He went to court.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, when they go to court, there are lawyer fees.
Right.
Right? So somebody had to pay the lawyer fees.
Oh, you're talking he raised that funds.
Yes. They said about GoFundMe or whatever. I don't know how these devils do it. Got 3 mil.
Damn.
For unaliving a brother. This one here, well, he in the wrong business. He upset with the health system. He ain't upset with the justice system. You only get 100,000 for being a lame Robin Hood. Huh? You know what I mean? That's how they value us in this place, man. You understand? You could unalive a black man and be treated like a king in this place. Remember that Kyle Rittenhouse? Yeah. Cried like a baby before the judge. And when he came out, he was, oh boy, he was smiling.
Jesus.
He was smiling.
Demons be crazy, man.
Free. George Zimmerman. You understand? Like we get the how to put it, the wrong end of the stick every time. Why? Because our black leaders join us onto these people. I've been trying to do that through the Christian church, through this religion. You understand? when we should separate ourselves fully from them. Read this one more time, John 8 and 44.
Come. This is the book of John, chapter 8, and verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil.
Yeah, when you start doing evil things towards your brother, when you start trying to unalive your best friend, you are of your father, the who?
The devil.
Yes. You grew up with that man. Grew up with him from a baby. And then you want to unalive him for what? For success? You understand? Because you're jealous. That's the oppressor. That's not our spirit. But when we take on his spirit, ye are of your what? Read it one more time.
Come on. Ye are of your father, the devil.
Read on.
And the lust of your father ye will do.
The lust. You understand? Lust. Greed. You understand? That's how he lives. That's how the oppressor lives. That's not how we live. You understand? Greed don't fuel us. But when we start to take on that vibe, that spirit, we're going after this man. We're taking after the oppressor. Read on.
Come on. He was a murderer from the beginning.
He was a what?
He was a murderer from the beginning.
I ain't shocked with what Luigi did. I'm not. I'm not shocked with what this. What is the woman's name? Hold on, let me get her name.
Back here. The devil.
Yeah, Hold on, let me get her name. I have a ton of these.
Natalie Rupp now, sir.
Natalie what?
Natalie Rupp now.
Rupp now?
Connor Wankan is RUPNOW.
Well, we don't know. We ain't get. I mean, you ain't the how to say, you ain't the Godfather. You understand? Who knows? Not legal to tell us how to pronounce that. You understand? Like, we not like them. They have an issue. They have some problems. People are going to have to what? Die. They're gonna have to die. They're suicidal. People have to die. That's how they think. Because they were what? You were what? He was a
murderer from the beginning.
He was a murderer from the beginning. There's one thing. You think the oppressor good with that income tax? Brother, he better unalive him than doing the income tax. You think, you know what I mean, he's the, you know what I mean, he's this big, you know what I mean, technological person. Oh, he could do something better than give it technology. You understand? Read.
Oh God. And abode not in the truth.
And what?
And abode not in the truth.
And abode not in the truth. Because he don't care about the truth. He upset with one man. With one man. He not upset that America have all the billions of dollars and they still don't have free health care. America has more money than Trinidad than Jamaica. More money than all the Caribbean countries put together. And they do not have free health care. He not upset about that.
Right.
All right. Read on.
Come on. This is the book of John, chapter 8, in the middle of verse 44. Because there is no truth in him.
Because
When
there's
he-
what? No truth in him.
No truth
None
in him.
whatsoever. None. You must oppressors get a chance when we out at camp to talk the truth, and they choose what? To lie.
Right.
You know, most oppressors get a chance on national television to tell the truth, but they what? Lie. What did Biden say? Biden say his son is going to have to what? Do time. He's going to have to do some time. He said it. And then when it was time for him to go, pay the piper, Biden signed that. He signed that joint quick to keep his son out of prison. They lie a whole lot. You understand? They have laws in their government, constitution, whatever. They have laws, policies, right? In which they could give aid to an ally. But if this ally is not following the rules, they have to cut the aid off. Brother, you know how much time Israel went against America policy, but they were still getting money? They were still getting aid? You understand? Which lets you know what? What I let you know? That there's no truth in him. He lies. He made what? Over what? 500 treaties with the or 600 treaties with the Native Indian and kept none. None of them. None whatsoever. Read on.
Time. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
Yeah, you can't trust them, man. You cannot trust them. Who trusted America? Which one of their leaders trusted America?
So, like, sir, MLK.
MLK. And then he had to turn around before his death and said what?
I fear I just marched my people into a burning house.
Yes. Remember, he was bent on telling you what?
Join little hands.
Yes. But who unalive him?
The oppressor.
Yeah. Do you understand that? You have a black man begging for love to the oppressor, and the oppressor unalive him. And that ain't study, that ain't a case study in your school. You understand? Because we don't need no case study to study the oppressor. The Bible tells us who the oppressor is. It describes him very well. You understand? And it tells you to do what? Stay what? Stay far from him. Give me that precept. Where it says stay far from him. Right? Back here, I'll check the private chat. There's one more put up. Right? Now, let me see if I could play some of this, right? Hold on. I hope I could play it. Hey, Zion.
Turn on concert.
ABC good?
Hmm.
Oh, I could play ABC stuff. ABC News.
What would you have to say? Fair use, sir. Fair use, educational purposes only.
Yeah. Okay. Educational use only. All right.
Come on.
You hear? Yeah, not for profit. All I'm simply doing is just playing the news. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can add this in here. Hold on. Share screen. Let's see if I can share this. All right. I'll play a little bit. All right.
Let's let that soak in for a minute. And now 2 students are clinging to life this hour. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kira Phillips. Our country mourning another senseless shooting just days before the holidays, killing a fellow student and a teacher. Investigators
Fair
still
use.
combing the scene at Life Christian School for answers to why a student brought a handgun and opened fire in a study hall. The shooter, now identified as 15-year-old Natalie Rupnow, who went by Samantha and attended the private Christian academy in Madison, Wisconsin. Neighbors say this is a photo of the suspect posted to Facebook in November of 2023. Police say the second grade student called 911 at 10:57 a.m. to report the shooting. Responding officers finding the shooter turned the gun on herself after killing a fellow student and teacher and injuring at least 6 others. The community now coming together at what should be a time of joy before the holidays. As for the students who survived, their trauma far from over.
Fair use. Fair use.
It'll be all right.
And
Everything they need. Niggas die every day,
we
B.
heard them, and then some people started crying, and then we just waited till the police came. They was in the hole.
All right. So let's skip through.
And a possible motive this hour.
Kira, they are trying to pinpoint that motive. So we know so far they have raided the parents' house, just trying to figure out maybe what clues she left behind. But of course, they're also going through her social media. They say that she had these neo-Nazi ideology leanings. She gravitated towards neo-Nazi violence. And they say just minutes before the shooting, she posted an OK sign, which...
Oh,
fair use. Fair
you
use.
happen to have the storage key with you, would you?
Say that one time. Durham. Who's on there? Talk. Durham, you all have a question?
Salaga, sir. No lie, we don't have a question, but there was some questions way up in the chat.
Come on, bring it. Because we getting close to the time. All right, so how you say we'll stick a pen in it. Let's hold on. Come on. Maya, you with me?
Yeah, I'm scrolling up now. See if I can find it.
Okay. Well, when you find it, let me know.
I got it right here.
Come on.
On the screen.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pray to the Most High. Sister, real name, Namo, I think it's Namo's Faith. She says, I have a question. Is it wrong for me to point out things to my guy that someone with integrity will more than likely not do or partake in? Because honestly, I'm usually heavily criticized for this.
Okay. I'm not okay. Since I'm not quite understanding the question. If we could just rephrase it again and be a little more I think specific or precise. All right. Any more, Maya?
Yeah, Kawakan, this another question. Somebody said, may I ask why not the shrimp, crab, and lobster, sir? The swine, I understand.
Okay, go to Leviticus. I think it's Leviticus what 11?
Kawakan.
All right. Akash, go to Leviticus 11, and I believe where it speaks about the I think the fish.
Yeah. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 10. And all that have not fins and scale in the seas.
Hold on. Where's the crab? Where's the shrimp?
In the sea.
Mm-hmm. And where's the lobster?
In the sea.
In the sea. So read it one more time.
Come on. Let me go up to verse 9.
Come on.
And there shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever has fins and scale in the waters.
Whatsoever has what?
Fins and scales.
Fins or
in the
scales.
water. Skins, fins, and scales.
And meaning what?
So they must have both fins and scales.
They must have both fins and scale. You understand? Shrimp. What happened with shrimp? Why we don't eat shrimp?
The shrimp have fins but no scales.
You understand? Right? Why we don't eat crab and lobster?
Because they have fins and no scales.
Right? Crabs? Crabs, I don't think have none of them, right? Crab have what? A gundi. And no scale on a crab.
No scale.
But the lobster, does the lobster have fins and scale too?
Nah, they have fins but no scale.
You understand? That's why we cannot eat it. You understand? And you know, I mean, this may help you. These are like roaches of the ocean. Shrimp, crab, and lobster. What do they eat? They're like what? What you call what? A bottom feeder? You understand? Yes.
Sea scavengers.
Yes, sea scavengers. To water arms on. Let me be more you know what I mean?
Salakia, sir. It was we got a sister in the class who answered that, sir. Salakia.
Yes. They're scavengers. You understand? You telling me those are what we call the roaches of the ocean. Right? So we can't eat it. We cannot. So I hope that answers your question. All right? And they ain't so much different than a pig, right? Just the pig can't live where?
In the waters.
In the water, but a pig is a what?
Scavenger.
Yeah. Brother, a pig eating anything and digesting it too. Yo, that's a creature for you. You want to get rid of something? Oh, you feed it to the pig. That pig eating anything.
Salaka, so if I may.
Come on.
A pig will even eat a human being.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to sound like some, you know what I mean, like some Italian mobster.
What?
Yeah. You understand?
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
One of the problem people be having it like when coming to social media, I guess the oppressor with plenty of the other animals, they do class them as rodents now. So it's like you say everybody go focus on rodents being a rat and all the family to the rat, but they don't consider they don't class the other animals that do that. So when people have think to go on the other animals and all too, because they don't class them as rodents.
Yes, you're right. But they are. You understand? And Trinidad famous for eating that money cool. And that thing is a mongoose too, right? But those are, as the brother saying, those are rodents.
Come on, say bush meat.
You know what I mean? Right? Any more questions on there?
La, that was it, sir.
That was it? Okay. All right, so let's get back to Lakia, Chucky's girlfriend. What's Chucky's girlfriend name? Because this one here, I would like to hear the reason. What you are 15 years old? What problems you have that you had to go take a gun in school, right? And these are the look at us also too. They're so bent on making us look evil to the point where the schools that majority of black people go to, what do brothers have to face here in America? I don't know if it's like this in Trinidad today, right? But you all could tell me.
So like you, sir.
Come on.
They have to have clear book bags and have metal detectors that walk through.
Yes. Metal detector and clear bags. That's why you're going to school. But guess what? Not the oppressor. The oppressor had a 9mm in her bag and went to work.
So like I said,
come on.
Like our kids, when they go to school with that clear bag, having to go to metal detectors, and even in some cases they get worn down. You know what I'm saying? Like
yes.
they showing our children what it's like to be in prison.
Yes, you're right. You understand? Like once we go in there, it's almost like, as they were saying, like we institutionalize the way the toilets is. You have the little what do you call it? The divider. You understand? The sink, the way the sink is, the way the toilets is.
It's a lot out of one.
Come on.
And the way they make them walk single file down the hall on one side of the hall.
Yeah. Yeah. But you pressing us. You have metal detector on us, but not at your old Christian school, right? Ain't no sweat. The Lord know how to show you up. Right? Let me see if I could hold on. Let's get a little bit again.
Has been used to symbol white power. So they're still trying to figure out exactly why she might have allegedly done this, but there will be a press conference in just a little bit. Kira.
So, Brad, it's quite rare if we look at the past and the numbers and sadly all the mass shootings that a female shooter carried this out. What do you make of that?
No, the question is, how rare is it that the shooter, if it's a female, they're white? They're Caucasian.
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
Just like how I'm looking at this right now, because they just have something like a bulletin now to say that don't travel to this place because so I was just it come to mind why it is now this not in America to tell people don't come to America because of what taking place because of this, as we say, this beast let loose. So now as a black person now, you gain warning and they tell, hey, don't go there because this could happen to you because of who you is. Because the type of beast rampant, and if you for some reason you come around, this could be the end result of it.
No, that's a good point to bring out. You understand? But that just goes to show that he is in charge. So he dictates, you understand, who what country you should not go to, right? But the Lord is going to force black people, Hispanics and Native Indians, to look at him as being the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
I mean, can't trust him. You understand? Because he uses what? What does he use? Now, we will read all of this, we'll hear all of this, but black people still will not. They will not look at him as being the devil. You will go bring this up to your uncle who are about to celebrate Christmas, or your aunt. You understand? Or some family member. You bring all these charges up. Well, Luigi was a Caucasian. You know, what's this girl? Not, yeah, Notley. She's Caucasian. Like, you know what I mean? We're seeing what? We're seeing
So
some
like I
type
said,
of correlation. Come on.
Some type of pattern.
What Trinidad?
So like I said, sometimes with all that going on too, they could use like these sports and try to use something like Kyrie Irving and Luka and like they show the yeah, with all this look at still have this going on with Luka and Kyrie Irving and use other partners.
Yes. Yeah. They're trying to distract you, but they're the problem. They're the issue. But why it is, it don't stick on them. But when it comes to us, it sticks. You understand? It stick. The whole, you know what I mean, the whole character, you know what I mean, of abuser, of somebody who, you know what I mean, steals. Like it sticks on us, but it don't stick on them. Come on. Maya, check and see if the sister she write the question back in. It's like I'm not understanding it, sis.
So like yes, sir.
Come on.
Because of the Bible we carry, we name we carry Negro. Negro compared to the name them have?
No.
Okay.
Remember, this has to do with them, not so much with us. This has to do with them. They did something. Come on.
Exactly, said by me. Because Esau is blessed with the sword, so they're so comfortable in it, you can't even profile them. They look natural.
Come on.
Well, no, like
Tab one. Tab one. You want to do some of this song. I'm not hearing good at all. Could somebody call in on the phone and you all use the phone as the
So like I said, it should be now.
Huh?
Is it better now, sir?
Perfect. That's it. Wherever you do this, keep it right there.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
So you hear me good, sir?
Perfect. Yes.
Con. So I was gonna say, could it be basically, you know, like, so criminality, and you know, all kinds of like depraved acts of whether they be of violence and so on, are generally not celebrated in their media amongst their people. You know what I'm saying? As like, okay, this is a good thing, or this is who we are.
Yeah.
So even something like what happened with the shoot and everything, immediately their outlets that they own are saying this is a terrible, horrible thing, and da. Whereas with us, some of the most, again, depraved, you know, the degradation of our culture is celebrated. So you know, if a black man kills another black man, yeah, we can say, oh man, that's terrible, whatever might be in the news. But at the same time, you'll have 1,000 rappers that rap about killing other black men. You'll have a, you know what I'm saying? You'll have a, you know, we talk about maybe sexual deprivation or something. You know, we'll say, oh, that's not really how it should be. But then you got Sexy Red and you got Glorilla, you got all of these things that are pushed as if these things are good. So people's perception of us, and sometimes our own perception of ourselves, is that this is not just a part of or just something that some people do. This is who we are.
And what do you call that?
Propaganda.
Yes, but it's also okay. Remember, somebody's seeing it, right? So somebody's seeing it. What's another word for somebody seeing it? It's your what? It's the what?
Your image.
It's your image.
Okay.
So why is your oppressor able to do things like these and it not be seen as if that's their culture? Is because of their what?
image.
And what image?
So like, sir,
Come on.
they control, as people say, they control the narrative. So
You're right.
So like
but there's an image when my aunt, who even though I tell her in the Bible, Christ is black, there's an image that pops in her head, and she fights off the color doesn't matter.
Con, it's Jim Caviezel. It's an oppressor with long hair.
So like,
good guy.
Akasha, give me Revelation 13 and 15. All right. And it's because of this. And this is throughout the whole entire earth. You understand? Them Hamites. Boy, you all ever pass in front of a Hamite church?
You can smell it, sir.
Not smell. But brother, they're singing. Oh, it's horrible. You understand? You can't tell them nothing about the you know what I mean, the Serge Bourget. You understand? Give me the Revelation 13 and 15.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 15.
And
he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Unto the what?
Unto the image of the beast.
Who have it close by? Which school have it close by? The image of the beast. You want to know why it is they are not looked at as murderers on the earth? Brother, it's because of this. This image right here. That image right there. That image that tells you what?
He's okay. He can't do no wrong.
I will protect you. You understand? I'll give you all the hugs and kisses you want. You understand? That image right there is the reason why we do not look at the oppressor as being who he really is, which is the murderer on the face of the earth. You understand? When they said that woman, right, female woman, right, it's very rare that they do mass shooting. You don't have to go do some investigating. You understand? To see what we're looking at. All right? Majority of them is your Caucasians. And one of the sisters that I saw, you know what I mean, you could clearly see that she was part of the LGBTQ community. And that basically, she didn't need no manifesto to say why she did what she did to them workers. You understand? I mean, you don't do that. Give me Matthew 26 and 52. Right?
This is the book of Matthew
and 52.
Chapter 26 and verse 52. Then said Jesus unto him, put up again thy sword into its place.
Right. So you all remember this, right? This is with who? With Peter. Right? When they came to the gods and then came to get Christ, Peter took out his sword and do what?
Chop off the air.
Yes. Right? Read.
For all that take the sword shall perish with the sword.
But remember, right? What is Christ trying to tell him here? What's Christ trying to tell Peter here?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
He's telling them, don't try to do a violent uprising or don't take up the sword. against, against the oppressor there at that point?
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
Live by the sword, die by the sword.
I'll take that too. Remember, why Peter has a sword? Come on, Akim. Was Peter making a sandwich with that sword? Peter had that sword.
Salagi, sir.
Come on.
Well, I mean, all right. I just want to make sure I answer this correctly. So when you say why does he have one?
Yeah.
You mean, like what is the specific reason why Peter has a sword?
Salagi, sir.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a trick question.
I would imagine a lot of brothers have swords.
Salagi, sir.
No, hold on. Ayathan, go ahead, Table 1.
No, so the reason why I'm asking it is because, I would imagine that there were a lot of brothers that had swords at that time.
Yes, okay. Why Peter had it? Mayasha said it. Basically for what?
Okay.
Self-defense.
Self-defense.
And why? Because Christ told him to do what?
Sell the garment.
Yeah, and go buy one if you don't have one. You understand? But all things cannot be met with what? With just violence. You're not the oppressor. You understand? And Christ tried to tell him, not this time. Because if you live by that, if you're going to live by that, then guess what's going to happen? You're going to have to perish by it also too. And most of these brothers don't understand that. No, you can have a weapon. Ain't nothing wrong having a weapon once it's what?
It's like
that weapon
for self-defense.
Well, yeah, but before we get to the self-defense, that weapon has to be what?
Legal.
You understand? That weapon has to be what? Legal. But you can have a weapon for self-defense. But don't tell me I have this weapon and now you're going to start a revolution. Then I'm going to ask you where the factory is. How we going? What bullets? And if you tell me we're going to make pellets. Now, you know what I mean? I know, you know what I mean? You need some medication. You understand? Christ was trying to tell Peter, this is not how you're going to take care of this issue. You have some problem, and now you're going to do what? You're going to unalive everybody. That's why we tell brothers, remember that shooter? I forget, it was a time when the cops had unalived somebody, I think it's either in Texas or something, and a brother, he started unaliving cops. You understand?
Donor?
No, Donor, I think he was just upset with them. But this brother, it was because of unaliving of a brother. And brother, them devils sent a robot in and loaded it up on him, and unalive him. You can't be the one to do what? Go get what? Justice. Using, a weapon.
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
It was Micah Xavier Johnson in Dallas.
Yeah, that's himself. That is him. He decided to take what? Vengeance into his own hand. He decided to do it. And he was met back with not even the same force. You understand? You think you're going to fight the oppressor. I mean, you go in the ring, right? There's this song by this brother. What's his name, boy? What's his name? He's from Jamaica. I forget his name now, man. Chronic Law. Have a song where he is in a ring about to fight a brother. and pulls a pistol out and ends the fight right there.
God, oh God.
You understand?
God, oh
That's
God.
how the oppressor think. You think, oh, well, yeah, we're going to box. We're going fist to fist. The oppressor knows from reading the Bible, you are what?
Physically stronger.
You are stronger.
God, oh
He
God.
knows it. He knows if he has to go fist to fist, it's a done deal. He knows it. You understand? He's not going to fight clean. He's not. That's why the Lord say he gonna have to come and do what? He had to come and destroy him. Right? Give me Romans 13:9.
The book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 9. For this.
No, hold on. Before you go back to Matthew and finish verse 53.
Matthew
26 and 53.
Come on. Matthew chapter 26 and verse 53. So like you said, that's the thinkest thou that I cannot.
That's it. Come on.
Thinkest thou that I cannot know prayer to my Father?
Go on. What you know about that? Bad. Yeah, that's the song self. Yeah. Tawada. Come on, Akash Gasalakia.
Come on. And he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels.
You understand? Like Christ trying to tell him, yo, the Lord will what? If he pray to the Lord will do what? Send his angels to fight.
Come on.
You understand? He'll send his angels to fight for you. But Esau, he knows the Lord not on his side. He knows when he see a light moving in the sky. What does his mind go to?
My time is up.
Yeah. Now he starts to what? Panic. It's like, yo, what is that light in the sky? The FBI had to get involved. The CIA had to get involved. The military had to get involved. You understand? And then you I mean your gun toting. You understand? Neo-Nazis. You understand? Your regular, hillbillies. They're all up. Air's all up. Why? Because they know time is ticking. You understand? The soul is lie. But they don't believe in that lie. Come on, read on. No, go to Romans 13:9 now.
Okay.
All right, go to Romans 13:9.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 9. For this, thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not kill.
Thou shalt not what?
Thou shalt not kill.
We can't live like the oppressor. You understand? This is in the Bible saying what? You can't what? You can't kill. You cannot do that. Read.
Thou shalt not steal.
You cannot steal. You can't steal anything from your brother. We don't do that. We don't live like that. But everything you're reading about here thus far, or the oppressor, he glorifies that. Right now, Israel is bombing Syria and is claiming to take their land. Whatever land they capture. That's called what? Stealing. That is stealing. But who's me? I'm just some, black, little boy who, who have no credentials, in Esau's eye. So who's me? Anybody gonna listen to me? Read.
Thou shalt not bear false witness.
Right? You can't bear false witness, man. You can't what? Lie.
It's like, sir.
Come on.
It's like, so but just for clarification's sake, anybody tuning in, when it says thou shalt not kill, it really is saying thou shalt not murder, correct?
Yes, that's what it's saying. Correct. Water.
Okay.
Right? Because of course you could what? You could kill a chicken, right? How are you gonna eat a chicken? When you ring that chicken, when you slit that chicken throat, is that murder? No. Right? As Tabo 1 Tawada says, it's what? It's murder. That's what it's talking about. Thou shalt not commit murder. Right? Come on. Read on.
Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not covet.
All right, read on.
And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
You understand? He is putting that in there in case he leave out anything. Thou shalt what? Love thy
neighbor as thyself.
Meaning treat that man like how you would want to be what? Treated. You understand? Treat him like that. You offended by some brother, you what? You go talk to that brother. You understand? That brother did something. You don't go get what? Vigilante justice on him. Who's you? You better bring him before what? The priest of the Lord. And let the priest what? Give judgment in the matter. Nobody don't have to lose their life. Right? Right? Give me Genesis 9 and 6.
This is the book of Genesis chapter 9 and verse 6. Whosoever shedded man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed.
You understand? That's how the Lord is. Like you want to shed the blood of a man, guess what? Your blood gonna be shed. That's why this earth is fitting to go into war. And blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we just sit back. They want to deport you back to your country. I'm telling you right now, it's safer. Go, take it. Because they might want to do what? Put you on the front line. You understand? The way they're going. Especially if that war got, in full swing. You think he will send his sons and his daughters first? No. You going first. Me going first. Donald Trump, what did he do? Did he ever serve in the military? He was around when they was drafting. Ask yourself. And they'll talk about what's his name? Netanyahu. Where's his son? His son is right here in America. Wow. Other people cheer and die for his war.
Like you said, Donald Trump was a draft dodger.
You understand? Yeah. Yeah. Why you going and you have them slaves to go fight for you? The Mexicans to go fight for you. All right. Give me Exodus 21 and 12.
Come on. This is the book of Exodus chapter 21 and verse 12. He that smited a man so that he die shall be surely put to death.
You understand? And remember, reading in Exodus, which tells you what? This is who's speaking here. Of course, it's the Lord, but this is who giving them the laws.
It's like in Moses, sir.
Yes. And these laws was to do what? What was these laws to do? These laws in the Bible, what are they to do?
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
To ensure that we had brotherhood amongst each other.
That's correct. Right? Just for time's sake. Right? That was to separate us from Luigi and from Natalie. That was to separate us from the oppressor and his way of life. You understand? Back then, it was who? The so-called Africans, the Egyptians. And he had to put this in it. Why? Because they were doing it to their own people. You understand? The oppressor, he's known for doing what? Unaliving his what? His family member for what? Life insurance. There's tons of stories you could pull up where they take the family member somewhere, unalive them just to get what? Insurance money. That's how they think. But we cannot think like that. So guess what? Moses had to put what? Read it one more time.
Okay. He that smited a man so that he die shall be surely put to death.
Shall surely be put to death. You understand? And remember this, blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation. The Lord said what in Hosea? You only have I known of all the family on the face of the earth, and I will punish you for your iniquity. You understand? We cannot live like Luigi and Natalie and them. We cannot. You understand? We're going to have to think like, if I do something evil, if I go unalive somebody, guess what? My brothers may have to pay for it. My family may have to pay for it. You understand? Therefore, we cannot live like that. You understand? Any more questions on the online there, Maya? Any more questions in the room?
Nah, so we swab in favor, sir.
Okay. All right. So with that, I'm gonna pass the class over then to who? Priest and officer, the Rashamat.
Come on, sir.
All right. I'll pass the class over to priest and officer, the Rashamat. Right after him.
Men of Israel, Majum. We're going to render one courtesy salute to Captain 13,000 Nayathaq. Majum Shabbat. Amajum. Rock.
Yahweh Shem Yashai broke a thumb.
Adamata. Sar, we'll turn to face the sisters. Sisters of Majum. Men of Israel are going to render one courtesy salute to the sisters. Majum Shabbat. Amajum. Barak. Yahweh Shemar Hashem Moshe. Good job. All right, Yadamata, your shot means to be seated. I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. We're the I.S.U.P.K. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, we have the Lord's 56th Passover coming April the 12th, 2025, which will be held in Atlanta, Georgia. We also have the upcoming Feast of Dedication, also known as Hanukkah, Wednesday, the 25th of December, 1 Maccabees chapter 4, verses 52 through 61. We also have this week the food and clothing drive under Commanding General YAHANNA, which will be held this Saturday, December 21st at Seabrook Park, starting at 12 p.m. to 4. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, head bag, and a scarf. And with that, class dismissed.